Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Friday the 29th of August 2025. Lots of news today as expected. The transfer window closes on Monday night. Are you excited? Who are we going to sign? I don't know. We have made a signing today, but before we get to that, I need to make a public service announcement. And there's going to be a lot of swearing. So if that's not your thing, probably skip forward or mute it and then skip forward, because there's going to be a lot of swearing. Now, the game tomorrow, big game, sold out crowd, Wrexham, Hollywood FC. Ryan Reynolds might even be there tomorrow, I don't know. Probably not his wife though. But there is an elephant in the room that we need to talk about, and his name is James McClean. Now, the club are telling you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. That's not going to work, and it shouldn't. You should abuse James McClean. He deserves everything he gets. He is an instigator. He riles up the crowd. He riled up the crowd at Wigan and then shrank like a little piece of shit. I think they call it on the internet a cry-bully. He's a cry-bully. He instigates things, and then when he gets pushback on that, he shrinks away, and then he complains about the treatment that he received, that he instigated to the authorities. And he did that to us at Wigan, and we got in trouble for that. So here's the thing. He's probably going to be playing tomorrow. I think he plays on the left wing. When you abuse him, say when, not if, when, because I know you will if you go into the game. When you abuse him, keep it simple, keep it plain, keep it simple. Do not add any extra onto the front of your abuse. Do not say Irish this, Irish that, IRA this, IRA that, Fenian this, Fenian that. Just call him plain old simple what he is, which is a fucking cunt. And every time he's on the ball, you let him know. Call him a bastard, call him a wanker, call him a cunt, tell him to fuck off, boo him, boo him, boo him. Don't add the extra stuff on it, because that is technically illegal. I say technically because it depends who you are. We live in a two-tier justice system. If you're a Labour supporter, you'll probably get away with it. If you're not, if you're a working class Englishman, you'll probably go to jail. And you think, well, I'm not going to, for a few words at a football match, yeah. That's how it is now, and you don't really know how bad it is. They are arresting hundreds of people a year for comments they make on social media, especially Facebook and stuff. And here's the thing, when they arrest them, they take all their devices and they ban them from social media. It's one of the conditions of bail. So they can't tell you what they've been arrested for. You may get out, their friends and family might tell you, but they can't exactly crusade on their own behalf because they are banned from social media. So what are they supposed to do? Put an advert in the newspaper? Like, literally, what can you do if you'll get banned from social media? How do you tell people what's been happening to you? And if you've heard about the Lucy Connolly thing, she put up a tweet after the Southport riots, and she deleted it about 30 minutes later. She went to jail, and she's only been released after the American government intervened and pressured this shit government, this failing Labour government, to release her, and she got released last week. They will do that to you. They can do that to you. It's literally, the law is written down. It's an act of parliament that exists. They can do that to you. Not only that, as you're seeing on your screen here now, this is the disciplinary outcome. I've shown this before on the channel, from the consequences of the FA Cup game, the Liam Roberts game, but this is from, we got done for the old Chelsea rent boy comments aimed at what's his name, Ben Chilwell. We are on probation. They gave us like 2 years probation, a year's probation, or something like that. We cannot afford to be in trouble again. They didn't just give us a fine. They don't do that anymore. It's more insidious. They get all up in your business, and it's about brainwashing you and getting you to do all this stuff. It's no longer okay. Here's a fine. Don't do it again. Boys will be boys and all. No. It's literally they want their hand up your arse, and they're going to turn you into a puppet. And that's what they're doing to Millwall Football Club. So we don't need any more of that stuff. So when you abuse the absolute, complete and utter bastard that is James McClean, keep it simple, keep it plain, but keep it going, keep it constant, and let him know that he's not fucking appreciated for what he's been doing. Thank you very much. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, lots of swearing. Apologies for that. I don't know if that's going to affect the video. I don't care. It's not monetized, so I don't give a fucking shit. Right. Let's get on to the real business of real players and real men, not cowards. We've made a signing. This is from southernnews.co.uk. Millwall complete signing of number 1 centre-back target. There he is there. There he is there in his new threads. Millwall have completed the signing of centre-back Caleb Taylor. Caleb, exactly. From West Bromwich Albion for a undisclosed fee. The 22-year-old has signed a long-term deal with the club and will be available for Millwall's home fixture against Wrexham tomorrow. Doesn't mean he's going to play, but he will be available. Will they put him on the bench? But then you've got you'll have Kamal Grant on the bench, unless they play Kamal Grant. Wrexham, they're not all that, so I don't know. Unless they play Crammer at right back, but I don't know. I'm not so keen on that. I don't know why everyone's got a problem with Ryan Leonard. He is 33 years old, so I think maybe they're trying to transition away from him. But when you don't have a right back, maybe they play with Wes Harding. Wes Harding was very good in the Coventry game, so maybe they play him. Taylor is the line's 7th permanent signing of the summer, with goalkeeper Stephen Bender joining the club on loan from Fulham. Taylor spent the majority of last season on loan at League One side Wycombe Wanderers, making 39 appearances in all competitions. He finishes his career having made only 12 appearances for the West Midlands side. I'm very pleased that we've got Caleb in. He's a very good signing for the club, said Steve Gallen, Director of Football. He's someone who we've been watching since I've been at the club and before, as it happens, and I had a good look at him in January. And I've watched him a few times since. He was our number 1 target all summer with regards to a centre-back. With Jaffet's departure, we've had to speed this one up, and he is 22 years old, good in the air and good on the ball. We hope he's someone we can help develop and move along with the football club. Taylor first joined the Baggies at the under-10s level and progressed through the academy before making his first team debut in a 6-0 defeat to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup second round on August 25th, 2021. He spent the 22-23 season on loan at Cheltenham Town in League One, making 49 appearances in all competitions and scoring 2 goals. A loan spell at Bolton Wanderers the following February followed, where he would make 7 appearances for the Trotters. So that one was not successful, but kind of weird. Now obviously West Brom are in the Championship, but they loan him out to a League One team, they loan him back out to another League One team, and then they loan him back out to another League One team. It's like, where's the progression there? How is he going to improve if you keep doing that? Don't make no sense to me, but there you go. Now also, from the southernnews.co.uk, told you about this the other day, the Yusef Erabi. This is Millwall in advance talk to sign striker. That's the one I told you about the other day. Very popular, 5,000 views. Why not? Millwall in talks advanced talks to sign Yusef Erabi. News that then understands the 22-year-old Swedish striker will add to Alex Neil's forward options, with the Lions breaking their transfer record to sign fellow striker Josh Coburn from Middlesbrough earlier this window. Millwall have currently signed 7 players this window: Coburn, Alfie Doughty, Stack Sturge, Max Crocombe, Massimo Luongo, Joel Coleman and Stephen Bender. Erabi came through Hammarby's academy and made his debut in 2021, aged 18. The Swedish youth international became a first-team regular in 2023, scoring 7 goals in 23 Allsvenskan appearances, and was voted Hammarby's Player of the Year by fans. That was not last year, the year before. And the seasons, I mentioned this the other day as well. The seasons, it's a summer league, so the season's all in 1 year. So it's not, we have our league goes 24-25, 25-26. Their season is 2021. That's the season. 2023, that's the season. So that's why it looks like that. So he was a Player of the Year 2 years ago. He also scored Hammarby's only goal in their 2-1 loss to FC Twente in the second qualifying round of the Europa League Conference League. Yeah, he has played in European football, which is much like Adomu Maku. So take that as you will. That year, he made his debut for the Swedish under-21s in the qualifier for the European under-21s Championship, netting in a 5-0 win against Gibraltar. The following season, he scored 8 goals in 23 league appearances, so that was the 2024 season. So there you go. Now, and we have this as well. So this has been translated from a Swedish website. This is from sportwitness.co.uk. Global Football Intelligence. Well, yes, that's nice, isn't it? Millwall have reached an agreement with Hammarby for striker Yusef Erabi, who is expected to make the move to the Championship club. That's according to Sportbladet, who are a Swedish website. Aftonbladet.se. Who report that Millwall and Hammarby are now in agreement over the 20-year-old, and he will make the move unless there is anything unforeseen. Reports yesterday indicated that Erabi had to choose between Millwall and Gonk at the end of the transfer window. Sportbladet report that remains the case, but the striker is expected to make his choice in the near future. Well, better hurry up because the window closed on Monday. In fact, he has been taken out of training at Hammarby because there are negotiations with a couple of clubs about him. I think Hammarby's official website literally said that. They're very open, in Sweden. I've seen the films. Have you seen the films? They're very open. Too much, some would say. But they've literally said, he's not training today because he's talking about leaving the club. It's like, okay. Millwall, or one of them, have now agreed with Hammarby regarding the transfer fee. There are still a few details left regarding the transfer, but unless there is unforeseen change, they've said that twice now. Erabi is expected to choose the Championship club and England. Sportbladet make no mention of the fee, but do say that reports that elsewhere had it at €5 million or 55 million kronor. And that's a major profit for Hammarby, where Erabi is a youth product after joining the under-19s in 2020. Yeah. All profit is from their own youth system. Why not? Now, they said there, unforeseen circumstances occur. Unforeseen circumstances occur. There has been something on Twitter, but no one has written it up. I'm not sure if it's true or just a nut job. There's loads of fucking nut jobs on Twitter. Have you seen it? Oh my god, it's insane. Somebody said that Leicester may be trying to hijack the move, and they said the fee of 6 million or 7 million. And I think, I'm not sure if that's true, but it's suggested that we are signing this lad to come in as a replacement for Ivanovic, not immediately, but maybe next summer, or maybe even in the the winter window. Ivanovic goes, so he's coming in ahead of that. If that's the case, Leicester, they've trying to look at Ivanovic. We've told them absolutely not. We want like 20 million for him or whatever. So they've then gone for this guy. Apparently, again, we don't know if that's true. One thing again, I don't know if this is someone putting 2 and 2 together. Marty Cervantes, he was at QPR. He's now the Leicester manager. He was what club was he at before QPR? Do you know? It was a club in Sweden called Hammarby. But I think that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So this kid wouldn't even have been there. Or maybe he would have just signed for the under-19s. So I don't know how. Like maybe the guy knows him or he doesn't know him. Maybe he's still keeping in touch and he goes out there. He goes back there every now and then. It is a summer league, so they probably will play games in when our league isn't running in June, July, and June and July. So maybe he does know about the guy. Maybe he's met him, but I don't think he's played under him. But there you go. So we wait to see. There is some suggestion that he may have done a medical, or that's not. We're not sure about that. But again, you know, Saturday, Sunday, and then we've got Monday until 7. So if you don't get the deal signed, sealed, and delivered, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Like, if he's at the game tomorrow and he sees the crowd, maybe he's gonna think, oh, this is all right, and he might sign. But then, you know, Leicester were in the Premier League. They haven't started the season that well. They're better than Old Sheffield United, but you know, we'll see. We will see. You know, I think it's different between choosing between Mill and Gonk, because one's in Belgium, one's in England. But when you're choosing between Mill and Leicester, again, I don't know. I've got a feeling he might choose Leicester. So, and here's the thing. He's clearly, you know, this is like a career move. It's a move to get more money and to go up the career ladder. Why would you not entertain offers from other clubs before you sign for Millwall? I would. If I was in his position, I would wait and I would say, look, we've got your offer. It's very interesting. We're now gonna see if we can improve on that offer elsewhere. Is that okay? If not, you know, fair enough. But we're gonna try and see if we can get better than this. It's up to them, isn't it? The thing is, the agreement's been made with Hammerby, so then we'll see what happens. Now, another one out of left field. Have you heard about this one? Now, this is from footmercato.net. This is a French language thing. This story has been translated by my browser, Microsoft Edge. Now, Rodez, that's the name of the team. Rodez. Derek Mazou-Sacko to join Millwall. Why not? And there he is there. He is the one in red and yellow. It's not a very big story. You can see it all on the screen. Good news rhymes with bad news for Rodez this Friday evening. If the Ruthenian club recorded its first win in the season, by beating Boulogne-sur-Mer in Ligue 2, 1-0, it should lose in the next few hours one of its revelations of last season, Derek Mazou-Sacko. According to our information, and this is an exclusive, does it say FM exclusive? It's an exclusive from this website by Sébastien Denis and Jordan Pardon. According to our information, a 20-year-old midfielder has successfully passed his medical at Millwall in the Championship. Rodez should recover €500,000 plus 300,000 in bonuses in the operation. All for 31 League 2 games last season, the former Troy and Nancy midfielder is about to discover a new country. So there you go. Yeah, interesting. Now here's the thing: like it says, they played today and they won their first game of the season. He was originally listed in the squad. And then they do the graphic on X where they put up the squad, and then they deleted that and put up a new one. He was in the original one. I know France isn't that far away, but this is Alford at 11:22 p.m. I don't know if that's again English time or foreign time. So if it's foreign time, this will be 10:22 p.m. In our time, minus the hour. I guess, you know, he could have made it over private flight from I don't even know where Rodez is. So they played Boulogne. I don't know if they were away to Boulogne. I don't even know where is Rufinia. I don't even know where the fuck that is. So yeah, but you know, I guess he could have flown over to probably Biggin Hill, Gatwick. I don't know. If it's a private plane, I think it's somewhere like Biggin Hill, yeah. And then they pick him up and take him somewhere for the medical. And then they get, but he's just passed the medical, so they've agreed the fee with Radu. Well, we've agreed the fee with Radu, or a day, whatever, I don't know. And then we've got him in for a medical, and then what? Then he's got to sign all the forms, and it's done. You would assume, but so you know he's quite cheap. He's quite 500, half a million euros. You know, not that. You know, he's French. He's from born in France, but parents from Côte d'Ivoire. I do wonder how good his English is, because you know French people they speak French. They don't care to speak English, unlike you know the Scandinavians and others, the Dutch and the Belgians. So they stick to their French, and good for them. You know, good for them. Although we do have Kramer at the club who can speak French. I don't know if anyone else can speak French. Does Wes Harling speak French, or I don't know. You know. But there you go. Now, who is this guy? Who are you? Who are you? There he is there. Derek Mazou-Sacko. 5'9", so not the tallest. 20 years old. He's going to be 21 on October the 6th, so just over a month's time. Born in Sarcelles, Sarcelles, France. Again, I have no idea where that is. So if we go down, so this is his career. Troyes of Ligue 1, whatever you call it. They not very good. So age of 16 though, but he's involved in 2 games, but only 3 minutes. So 3 minutes in 2 games at the age of 16. Just really a bit of a gesture, really, isn't it? Not much going on there. And this is just Ligue 1, so we haven't got the cup games. Maybe he did play in a few cup games. You know, the French Cup is much like the English Cup. You do have, you know, the lower league teams and stuff, you know, getting involved. 17, age of 17. Ligue 1 again for Troyes. They finished 19th. They get relegated. He's only involved in 1 game, and he plays 16 minutes. And, you know, not relegation season, he's not really involved. Age of 18 for Troyes in the division below in League 2. They finished 17th, so again, I don't know if that got them relegated or how deep that goes. I don't know if it's an 18-team league or a 20-team league. But if they got relegated again, that would probably explain why he moves across to a different club. But in League 2 for Troyes, he was involved in 10 games. He started 4. He played 407 minutes. And because he's in League 2, we don't have that much. The stats are empty because they don't really cover that division. It's not the best. It's not the best of divisions. And then we go to Rodez Aveyron. Again, no idea where that is. Is that in northern France, southern France? No idea. I haven't bothered to check. Why would I? Exactly. They finished 14th, so he goes over to a different team. He's 19 now. This new team actually starts playing him, and he plays, but off the bench. He's involved in 31 games. He starts 9, which is 998 minutes, but he's only played around 11 games worth of football, but over 31 games. So it looks like he's mostly been a sub. He did score a goal. Again, we don't have that much information. He seems to be a midfielder, box-to-box midfielder. That kind of player. Is he the new Jimmy Abdu? Not for me to say. Maybe, maybe not. Now, this is this season, 20 years old, League 2, So far, so good. Three games. They start their season around about when we started our season. 3 games. He started in all 3 games. He's played 246 minutes. So, he's getting involved. He's got a yellow card. If we go down, we have some stats, but I said not that much. We do have shooting stats. So the season he got the goal, not this season, last season, he had 16 shots, but only 4 shots on target. So he did get 1 goal from 4 shots on target, which is good, but his shot on target percentage is 25%. So typical midfielder, I'd imagine. He just shoots from far away and it goes high or wide, So far this season he's had 3 shots, only 1 was on target, so slight improvement, but it's early on. And then going on, we don't have the stats for recent years in League 2. There's not a lot going on there, so there's not really much to tell you about. So interesting one. This could be the one that works out. The cheaper deals could be one to work out. And we shall see. Sarcelles in France. So there you go. Derek Mazou-Sacko. Sacko. Now, moving on to this. I told you about this the other day. The international call-ups for the Millwall players. The under-21 lad, Elias Mansor. He plays for the under-21s. He has got a pro contract. He signed it this summer, I believe. So he is a full Millwall player. He is a professional Millwall player. So he's now the first Millwall player to get a cap for Afghanistan. Inshallah. There you go. And he played the full 90 minutes at right back. He's there. He started. He hasn't got a picture yet, but he started the game. He played the 90 minutes. Yes, he did. Now, Afghanistan actually took the lead. Ahmed Massawi scored in the 21st minute, although Iran equalised shortly afterwards. Majid Husseini scored in the 27th minute, and then 10 minutes later, Hamir Hussein Zada scored on the 37th minute to make it 2-1 to Iran. And then he scored again just after the hour mark in the 63rd minute. But there you go. They narrowly lost a 3-1 to Afghanistan. Afghanistan, they're the lowest rated team in the FIFA World Rankings in the CAF Nations Cup. And Iran are the best. Iran are a pretty decent team, although I believe I've seen some commentators say, commentators or journalists say that this is like a B team for Iran. They haven't sent the full guns a-blazing for this. So, it could have been more. But it was just 3-1. Now, interesting enough, I haven't got any highlights yet. I haven't seen it. But this guy here, if this is true, then that Hosseini guy, he plays on the left wing, which is not good if our lad was playing at right back. Hopefully he wasn't at fault for any of the goals, but he was on for 90 minutes, so I don't know. Surely they would have taken him off, but we shall see. If I can find any highlights, I'll let you know, but again, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get this stuff. I don't even know if they took any cameras there. I don't know. I think it's against God's will or something, to take images of people. Now, moving on to this again from the southernnews.co.uk, published yesterday in the newspaper form. Did you pick up a copy? Why not? Go and get one. Go and get one now. Drive down to the garage and get one. Mill Boston where Adam Mayer could play after Coventry City left-back appearance. Alex Neil believes Adam Mayer is capable of playing along the left flank after using him at left-back against Coventry City on Tuesday. Now, this is the thing. When he was at loan at Bromley, he played at left-back. But when he was with us before he went on loan to Bromley, he was playing as a left midfielder. So kind of weird to see him playing at left-back. And when I say left-back, I mean hard full-back left-back, not left wing-back. He played as a left-back. The 20-year-old making his first appearance of the season replaced Joe Bryan at half-time as the Lions went on to beat the Sky Blues 2-1 in the EFL Cup second round. Mayer signed for the club as a winger in January 2024, made 4 substitute appearances in the league in his first season. He suffered a hamstring injury that summer and only returned to first-team action in January, with Neil handing him his first start that month on the left wing in a 3-0 win against Dagenham and Redbridge in the FA Cup third round. Mayer joined League Two side Bromley on loan shortly after, making 17 league appearances, 15 of them as starts. He rejoined Millwall pre-season, starting at left-back in a friendly against Northampton Town on July the 15th and continued in that role against Coventry. He's been at left back when he's been out on loan. Bromley played him at left back, and I watched him there. I think Adams are capable of playing left back or further up because he's physically capable in terms of his size and stature. He's still got a lot of work to do, by the way, obviously, in terms of being a young player and trying to get to the level and show that he's ready for this level just now. But again, tonight was another good exposure for him. Got 45 minutes against a good side, so it's good. So here we are. On Friday, the day before the Wrexham game, and they're still putting out post-match comments from the Coventry game. Move on, guys. Move on. We've won. Move on. Now, moving on to this from the millfc.co.uk. Mill have come up with this thing that they're doing. Fan Advisory Board. Millwall Football Club launches Fan Advisory Board. Millwall Football Club is proud to announce the official launch of its new Fan Advisory Board, FAB, a key step in strengthening fan engagement and ensuring supporters play a central role in shaping the club's future, in partnership with the Football Supporters Association. Who? The club has worked closely with a dedicated working group comprising members of the Millwall Supporters Club, Lions Trust and independent fans to help shape and establish the Fan Advisory Board. Mission statement. Our mission is to ensure there is wider representation for Millwall supporters to feel heard, valued and empowered to positively contribute to building a better club each season. A new Fan Advisory Board is to represent significantly greater fan engagement, actively encouraging dialogue and transparency to build stronger connections between the club and its fans and reflect our shared passion and commitment to making a positive difference for Millwall Football Club and its supporters. What is the Fan Advisory Board? The FAB will serve as a formal bridge between the club and its supporters, offering insights from the fan perspective to inform strategic discussions and long-term planning. It is designed to create strong connections and collaboration between the club's leadership and its wider fan base. Role and responsibilities. The FAB will contribute opinions and discussion points around a range of off-field matters, including strategic planning and club objectives, business operations and matchday experience, stadium-related topics, community outreach and heritage preservation, equity, diversity and inclusion initiatives. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Utter woke nonsense. Critical race theory. Intersectionality and all of that fucking shite. How no, by the way. Footballing and on-field decisions are not within the FAB's remit. The structure of the FAB. This model, approved by the FSA. Why are you asking them for approval? Why are you asking them for approval? Who the fuck are they to approve anything that you do? Was shaped by representatives from the Millwall Supporters Club and Lions Trust alongside Ashley Brown, who? Mark Fairbrother, Max McClean, and Mel Bingham. If you don't know who that is, she organises or helps to organise. I don't know if she does it on her own. She has other people working with her, but I'm not sure if she organises it on her own. She does the Poppy Collection stuff, so you may have heard that name before. The FAB will meet 4 times in a full season, with senior club officials present. The club's managing director will attend at least 2 meetings annually. Summaries of each meeting will be published on the dedicated FAB webpage, launching soon on this website. The first meeting will be scheduled to take place in October 2025 following completion of the recruitment process. Yes, more on that in a minute. So, here we go. If you are 18 or older and have been a season ticket holder or member for the 24-25 season and the current campaign, you are encouraged to apply for a place on the FAB. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? 2 years. 2 years. You've got fans that have been going. They've been season ticket holders at the old ground and the new ground. Yeah, they've retired, so they've probably got the time. Yeah. But someone who's, let's say they've only been a member for 2 years, they can apply and they can get on this board. And they can have a say. They can represent fans when they've just been a fan for 2 years. Are you serious? That's not long enough. It should be 10 years minimum. Like, that's nothing. That suggests to me that they've probably already put someone in and they know who it's going to be. And they've already, okay, this guy, we want him to be the new guy, okay. He's been a member last year and he's a season ticket holder, okay. We'll say 2 years then. We'll say 2 years. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The application deadline is the 9th of September 2025. You have to apply via this website, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Millwall FC welcomes and encourages applications from supporters across all backgrounds and protected characteristics. Why? Why do you do that? So you welcome and encourage. So it's going to be a bender. It's going to be a bender. It's going to be a black person. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it would be fun if they selected a black person and it wasn't a woke black person. It was actually like a fucking hardcore nutcase hooligan black person. But that would be funny. They do exist. Bobby T get on it. That would be funny. That would be funny. Bobby T. Can you imagine? Or it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be some shit. It's going to be some... It says it welcomes and encourages applications, so... Are you gonna filter for that? Are you going to select for that? Is that going to enter into your process when deciding... Are they looking for just one person, or is it multiple people? Is it going to be like the fucking Power Rangers? Are they going to have one Chinese, one black, one woman, one disabled? Like, what the fuck? Like the United Colours of Benetton. A shortlisting process will be conducted by the working group themselves. So I'm sure that's going to be great. I'm sure they're all going to, select people who, just like them. From the fan advisory board, the selection panel will review the applicants' submitted answers and CVs as part of the assessment process. You need to send a CV to a volunteer position that all you have to do is attend the meeting 4 times a year. Shortlisted candidates will be invited to attend in-person interviews. This is for a job that does not pay you any money. This is a volunteer position. Volunteer position. You have to send in your CV, fill in an application form, and then do an in-person interview. Yeah, I'm sure, it's clear that, this is going to be so stitched up. It's unreal. If you want to know what the fans think, you have, as mentioned, the X page, where all the nutters are. You have Facebook, where all the old people are. You have TikTok, where all the Zoomers are. You have Snapchat, where all the weirdos are. The people are out there. You speak to them. The thing is, they can't. They can't do it. Because the FA... No, was it the FA or the EFL? I think it was the EFL. They put out a thing last week reminding clubs that their social media channels need to be squeaky clean. And that if they aren't, they're going to get in trouble. I was going to bring it to you, but I didn't bother to do it, so let's have a look at it. Here we go. So this is from the EFL iRecruit website, which is irecruit.efl.com. If you go to the Millwall page and click on the link, this will take you here. Yeah, look, vacancy type, volunteer. And it's going to run out on the 9th of... The application closes 9th of September. To answer... these are the answers you've got... These are the questions you've got to answer. What do you consider good fan engagement to be? Why would you be a good representative of Millwall fans? Well, I've been a member for 2 years and I have black skin. And I'm disabled. I'm disabled. Why would you be a good representative of Millwall fans? I just did that one. What can an FAB deliver for both the club and the fans of Millwall? So literally, you have to say you have to sing the praises of the FAB to be on part of the FAB, which defeats the purpose of the FAB. Because if you can't speak truth to power, then what use is it? They just want someone to come into the thing, and they can say, "Oh, look, we asked these guys, and these guys said it was okay." Like, why are you all complaining that we've done this thing that impacts the fans? We asked 4 fans who were on this board, and they said it was fine. So what's your problem? It's, you know what I mean. What skills can you bring to the Millwall FAB? I can bring the skill of being a moany bastard and being grumpy and hard to work with. Fantastic skills. So, and then they go here, you know. Here's all the buzzwords that they have there. So, again, a volunteer position where you need to attend 4 meetings a season. You have to fill in this form, sending a CV. Does it say what's the CV? Where do you attach the CV? I don't know. I'm not going to click on apply. So it does look like it's just for one person. They're looking for one person. And then you have to do an in-person interview. And by the way, obviously your name will, I assume, will be public. So there you go. So that's enough of that shite. Let's get on to the game tomorrow with the bastard James McClean. Here we go. Support information ahead of Millwall versus Wrexham. Tickets are sold out. If you are collecting tickets at the ticket office, the club strongly advises you that you must arrive early to prevent lengthy queues from building before kick-off. We can't have that. I love a good queue. I love queuing up. It was fantastic. You know, when we went to the FA Cup final, that queue was fantastic. I loved it. It went around the ground. Never done that before or since. What a queue that was. Yeah, if you come from Surrey Quays, apparently it's blocked off until mid-October. They're still working on it. They've had all fucking summer and they haven't done jack shit, and it's still blocked up. Please note that the entrance exit lane outside gate 3 will not be open for supporters wishing to travel to Surrey Quays until mid-October, and therefore will be closed for Tuesday's fixture, although this is Saturday, so I don't know why they've mentioned that. Yep, so there you go. Oh my god, they're pushing vaccines before the game. So there might be a medical thing before the game. If someone has a vaccine, might be a problem. They're being presented the pledgeable League trophy, and the first 3 people were inducted to the Forever Lions Club. And there will be a minute's applause before kick-off in memory of Tim Sells. So I covered that the other day. So there's a lot going on before the game. Now, the game has been selected for overseas broadcast. So it's another one of those games. If you have a Millwall TV subscription, a season ticket, and you're abroad, it might not. I don't think it'll be available to you because they want you to watch on the TV channel that's shown it in your area, which I'm about to go through now. This is from livesoccertv.com. And obviously, we are playing Wrexham, who are a massive club around the world. They had the documentary and all of that stuff, which I haven't watched a single episode of. Kind of weird seeing Stoke at the top of the table. What's that about? Yes, Afghanistan. It's on. It's there. It's on in Algeria, in Anguilla, in Antigua and Barbuda. It's on Bangladesh, in Bhutan. It is being shown around the world. This is insane, because it's Wrexham. Obviously Disney Plus, ESPN, same thing. In France, in beIN Sports Connect, in My Canal, so all that stuff. Viaplay Iceland, Monomax in Laos, ESPN Africa in Mayotte, Namibia, and DSTV Now. Viaplay Norway. It's even being shown in Palestine. That's not even a real country. beIN Sports Extra 3. Is it on in Israel? They don't have it in Israel. So there you go. I mean, even in Somalia, it's being shown in Sao and Principe. Uruguay, in the USA, Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime Video as usual. So yeah, I mean, it's being shown around the world. So I think what that means, if you are in any of these countries and you normally use Millwall TV Match Pass or Millwall TV season ticket, I think your game's going to be blacked out, and because they want you to watch it on the local channel. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. Now, moving on to this. Matchday mascots. Millwall versus Wrexham. This is from millfc.co.uk. First up is Mia Dobson. Award-winning Mia Dobson with a trophy there. Saturday's Junior Lions mascot is Mia Dobson. Mia is 13 years old, and her favourite players are Ryan Leonard and Mihailo Ivanovic. Mia's hobby is playing football for her Sunday and JPL team, Intersports FC. Next up is Alfie Basford. Alfie is 11 years old. He's a big Millwall fan who enjoys playing football, hitting the golf course and riding his bike in his spare time. Pardon me. His favourite Millwall player is Josh Coburn, and he is backing the Lions to come out on top with a 2-0 win. Next up is Amelia Collard. She's 9 years old. She loves football, musical theatre, and eating out. Her favourite Millwall player is Jake Cooper, and her prediction is an exciting 3-2 win for Millwall. Next up, we have Asa Roderick. Asa is 9 years old and enjoys playing guitar, football, and swimming. His favourite Millwall players are Mihailo Ivanovic and Jake Cooper, and he is predicting a 3-1 win. Next, we have Flynn Huddleston. Flynn is 13 years old. He's a huge Millwall fan who loves playing football. His favourite player is Mihailo Ivanovic, and he's predicting a 2-1 win for the Lions. Next, we have Jimmy Eads. Jimmy is 7 years old. His hobbies are football, and more football. His favourite Millwall player is Danny McNamara, whilst he's backing the Lions to win 4-1 this weekend. Wow, that would be something. Next up is Lincoln Cole. That's the one on the right. 11 years old, big fan of football, athletics and gaming. His favourite Millwall players are Kasper Denor and Mihailo Ivanovic, and he is predicting a 2-1 win for the Lions. Next we have Teddy Sweeney on the left. He's 9 years old, loves darts, singing and football, and his favourite Millwall player is Mihailo Ivanovic, and he is predicting a thrilling 3-2 win for Millwall. Next we have Thomas Holloway. 7 years old. He's a huge Millwall fan who loves going to the Den with his dad and brother. He plays for Shooters FC, and he plays as Millwall on his Xbox. His favourite Millwall player is Jake Cooper, and he is predicting a 2-0 win for the Lions. And next we have Tiffany Connell. She's on the left. She's 12 years old. She plays football for Green Hive Lionesses, and her favourite Millwall player is Jake Cooper, who she's pictured with. So how about that? Next up we have Devin Huddleston. He's 11 years old. He's passionate about football and is a big Millwall fan. His favourite Millwall player is Jake Cooper, and he's backing the Lions to win 3-1. We hope you all have a fantastic day at the Den. Bosh. So there you go. Now moving on to this. The stats. So you see him? They're over there. See? He's showing him. Ashley Young, He's showing him where they are. They're over here. And this is from EFL.com. They do this thing ahead of every game, day, week, whatever they call it. And they've got it from Opta. The Millwall Wrexham game. This will be the first league meeting between Millwall and Wrexham since April 2001. And that was before September 11. In the third tier, the Lions were unbeaten across their last 6 matches against the Red Dragons, with won 2 and drawn 4. Wrexham have lost 2 of their last 3 away league games against Millwall, and they've drawn 1. As many defeats as across their prior 10 visits combined. None of Millwall's last 16 league games have ended level. Haha. Their longest streak without a draw since between February and May 2009, which is 17 in a row. So as long as this game tomorrow doesn't become a draw, we will equal that record of not drawing a game, games without a draw. So what are the odds that this game is going to be a draw? I mean, hopefully not, because they're dog shit. But this is a game we should be winning, but I mean, we lost 3-0 in our previous home game. I think there's a problem with our home form now. I'm not sure about that, but if we don't draw, whether we win or lose, we're going to equal that record. And then what would it be? It would be, oh, you know what? It'll be the Charlton game. That's the game after that. And we'll probably draw that one. It'll be a 0-0 draw. Because they stink the game out, because they've only scored like 1 goal in 3 games. They're absolutely awful, Charlton are. They park the bus. They know they're not good enough, they just park the bus. Through the opening 3 match days of the 25-26 campaign, no side has faced more shots than Wrexham. 15 more than any other side in the competition. Their defence is shit. Since returning to the AFL in 23-24, Wrexham are unbeaten across their 4 away league games against sides from London. They have won 1 and drawn 3, though in the second tier, they failed to win on any of their last visits to the capital. So obviously, they've just got promoted to the second tier, so they haven't been in the second tier for a long old time. And I don't think we even played them in the second tier. That was way before it was called the Championship. So at this level of football, which they haven't been for some time, and even before then they haven't been at this level that much anyway, they haven't won in 7 trips to the London. Since they come back into the league, they're unbeaten away in London. But who have they played? That would have been, Bromley? Would it even have been Bromley, or was that... They were in League 1 when Bromley came up. So it would have been... Who would it have been? Leyton Orient? What London teams are down there in League 2 and League 1? Sutton? Sutton were in it with them, no? League 2 with them. So yeah, it's not the best, is it? So there you go. Does that mean anything? I don't know. But it's in the thing, so I'm going to tell you, innit? Let's get to the actual game. So here we go. That's it. That's all it is. Because here's the thing. Back in the olden days, you can see the first game we played in was in 1960. And let me do that. So we do that. Where are we going? Yeah. No. Why did it do that? Why has it put tomorrow's game at the top? It should have been down the bottom here. I don't know. The first game we played was in 1960 against them. That was an away game. It was in Division 4. And the reason for that is because before that, we were at the level that was Division 3. There was no Division 4. There was Division 1, Division 2, and Division 3 North and South. And we didn't play them because we were in the South, because we are in the South, and they are in the North, because they're in the North. Sort of. They're off to the side in Wales. But they are in the North. So until they created a Division 4, where they merged Divisions 3 North and South, and brought in a few other clubs as well, we had no mind to play them. We weren't in the same region. But once they bring that Division 4 in, then we play them and we beat them. At home. Well, we beat them in the first trip there. So our away record against them is absolutely awful. So we won the first game there in October 1960, 1-0. We won again in 1965, but we haven't. That's it. 2 wins. That's it. We have not. That's it. 2 wins. Only 2 wins. In the home games, we won the first home game. We lost the next 3, which is bizarre. Heavy defeats. In 1963, a 4-2 defeat. In 1963, in September, a 4-1 defeat, and that was in Division 3. I'm assuming we got relegated because the season after we are in Division 4, so no wonder we got a heavy defeat. But we go back to winning, but a lot of draws as well. In the 79, 82, 96, and then we lose again 1998, January 1998, we lose 1-0. And then the last 3 games, is it 3 games? Yeah. 99, 3-0 win. 99 in November, that would have been the season where we won the league, I believe. 99-2000 season. We drew, and then the season after we win. So, a bit of a mixed bag. But there you go. So that's the entire history there. Not a lot to go on, but it is what it is. So let's move on to this. This is from whoscored.com. Let's go on the right hand side first. Match facts. Mill have seen under 2.5 goals in the last 4 matches against Wrexham in all competitions. There have been over 2.5 goals scored in Wrexham's last 3 games. Yes, they have a leaky defence, but they can score. They have been scoring. But again, the thing, you need a good defence to be at the top of the table in the Championship. It's the defence. Because you need to win games. Whereas at the bottom, you need to not lose games. So you can draw games. That helps you at the bottom. It doesn't help you for trying to get promoted. Wrexham have conceded at least 2 goals in the last 3 matches. Yes, they have a leaky defence. They do have a leaky defence. So here you go. Because we haven't played them that much, the stats on this website only go back to 99. And you can see we've won 1, drawn 1. But only 1 goal in the 2 games. This is the table as it stands. Not really much to look at. The only thing to look at is, again, who's won the games. Leicester won today. So that just takes them up. They've won 3 and lost 1. If we go down and look at, where are they? Wrexham. They haven't won yet. They haven't won. Hopefully they don't win tomorrow, but they do have to win sometime. So again, after today's game, we're going to get the international break. Do you think they're going to go into the international break without a win? I mean, it's possible, but I think they're going to be trying to win because they know they're going to have some time off. And it's going to be a few weeks before they play again. So I think they're going to be pretty well up for this to try and get that win. But we'll see. And you can see 3 games, they've scored 5 goals, but they have conceded 7. And if we go through their thing, so they're 3 games in the league. A 2-1 defeat away at Southampton. A 3-2 defeat at home to West Brom. So they scored 2 goals, but they conceded 3 goals. And in their first game of the season at home to Sheffield Wednesday, who again, that's the absolute basket case of a club. They drew 2-2. So if we sort this out, so again, Mill's home games. So that game the other day against Coventry, that was a win, and that was our home. But the thing with Middlesbrough, but you look at Middlesbrough, they're at the top of the table. They've only conceded 1 goal. So maybe we just played the champions. Maybe we played the team that's going to go up this season. We may well have done. So maybe at the end of the season, when we're in 4th, 5th or 6th and Middlesbrough 1 or 2, that result, in hindsight, may not appear to be that bad. Although losing 3-0 at home is fucking bad. It's fucking bad. So yeah, as like I mentioned, Wrexham score, but they concede. Their last 2 away games, Preston in the cup, they won. They beat Preston 3-2. Obviously, this is the Carabao Cup. Did they rotate? Did Preston rotate? But they're through to the next round. So there you go. Here's the strengths and weaknesses. So how do they play? Well, they take long balls, so they attack down the right. So Zach Sturge, get ready for that. They are non-aggressive and they play in their own half. So they sit back and they wait and then they take long balls. But I believe Kiefer Moore is out. So, yeah. I'm not sure how that's going to work for them tomorrow. So let's get on to the preview. That was the preview. Let's get on to the prediction. What's the score going to be? Injuries for both squads. Obviously, again, luckily, we got our injury crisis before the window shut. I mean, god damn it, every fucking year. So here you go. If we look on the right hand side, you can see their best players, Kiefer Moore. I believe they're saying he's out. No, they reckon he's playing. I heard somewhere that he might be out. Maybe if he's out, he's their best player by far, 7.94. Then it's George Dobson. I believe that's his name, yep. And then who's that? Lewis O'Brien. So Kiefer Moore's got 2 goals. Windass has got 1. Smith has got 1. And for us, where's Coburn? Where's Ivanovic? Where's the goals? Langstaff, Condor, and Negley are our leading goal scorers. So there you go. Mill became the latest club to heap misery on Ruben Sellers' Sheffield United last weekend after Luke Cundle's first half goal sealed a 1-0 away win at Bramall Lane. The Lions then beat high-flying Coventry 2-1 in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday night, meaning they have won 4 of their first 5 games of the season in all competitions. Wrexham were left frustrated by pre-season relegation favourite Sheffield Wednesday last weekend after the Owls cancelled out a first half Kiefer Moore brace in the final half hour. So those 2 goals that Kiefer Moore scored was against the same club, against Sheffield Wednesday. Phil Parkinson's side are still searching for their first win in the Championship, but booked their place in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup with a 3-2 away win against Preston on Tuesday night. And they say it's going to be Mill 2, Wrexham 1. Mill 2, Wrexham 1. So let's get on to this. This is the preview from sportsmole.co.uk. We're running an hour, so I've been waffling on about utter woke nonsense and other shit like that, and James McClean, the absolute bastard. So we're just going to skip to the prediction, although they've made the effort, so fair play. And they say as well, Mill 2, Wrexham 1. Mill will be full of confidence after winning 4 of their 5 competitive matches this season, and we think they will pick up another victory against a Wrexham side that have lost 2 of their only 3 championship matches. I think it's going to be another defeat. People were bullish on Wrexham. I don't know why. I think it's too much too soon. Successive promotions. You have to keep changing the team every time. It's not easy. And it wouldn't surprise me if the manager gets the old tin tack pretty soon. And we'll see who they bring in. But it's not looking good. Maybe Sean Dyche they bring in. I don't know. Maybe Ruben Amorim when he gets sacked from Man City on Man United. I think it's pretty easy for me. I think I'm going to go Mill 2, Wrexham 0. I think it's about shutting them out first. you think the defence, what we got Sturge, we got Brian, we got Cooper, we got Crammer, we got Leonard, we got this new guy, we got Kamal Grant. And then you got Casper Denor, you got Luongo sitting in front of them. I mean, you want to fucking try and break that down? Good luck. Especially Wrexham. But can we break them down? I think we can. If they get a Maku on the fucking corners, hey, have a bit of that. Where did that come from? Get him on the corners, Alex Neil. Get him on the corners. Yeah. You know, we did it. We needed we got 2 set pieces against Coventry. If we get 2 set pieces against Wrexham, you know, if we get more than 2 set pieces, but if we get 2 set piece goals, wouldn't surprise me. You know, we don't have to break them down. They can sit back all they want. Just give us 2 set pieces and we'll rip you apart. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.